We finally got the 5.3 block back. It is on the engine stand, just pulled it out of the truck. Right there. The plan is here to take all my parts and reassemble. I've never done this before, so wish me luck. Justin will be here soon. He's put some motors together before. Justin is here. Justin's gonna save the day. Somehow, he just does that. Right, Justin?
Yeah.
Justin's gonna save the day. You got more experience putting motors together than I do.
I would disagree with you.
What? I mean, I put hella motors in cars, but...
Yeah, but I did like... We'll see how it goes. It's been a long time since I've actually drove hardcore and shit like that, you know what I mean?
Okay.
We'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We're gonna check specs and torque things and...
I got plastic gauge. Marty gave me some plastic gauge.
Ooh, plastic gauges?
Plastic gauge.
Okay.
And we should be able to get started. Ready to rock. Let's do it. The first step to putting an engine together is to have a completely clean environment, because dirt inside the engine, really bad thing, right? So you want to look at my example of what I consider a clean environment is, and try to do mine or better. Yeah, here you go. Look, we got 2 tables and a microphone. No, this place is trashed. Super dirty. We're going to be cleaning everything as it goes inside the engine, one at a time. It's going to take a long time, but it's probably better to do it that way anyway. That way you just know everything is clean and you don't have any problems. The next step here is going to be to put the cam in, which I actually just did, just slid right in, and then put the crank in, tighten down the mains, and check them with the plastic gauge. The way I'm following this is actually I'm just rewatching my video that I did with MBR assembling my LS1. Putting the crank in. Throw some assembly lube on this, which I already did a little bit. I'm going to do some more on the actual journals. Now for the main caps. Justin's hard at work, figuring out about 80 degrees. We are torquing down the main caps right now with the plastic gauge in there. We're going to see where we end up. Fingers crossed, everything is a good. And sweet, that was the last bolt. All right, now take them all right the hell back off. What's up? All right, guys, we have the plastic gauge. It's been pressed. So now we want to be between these 2 marks, which it looks like we are dead nuts between, or right on that one.
Now, why are we using .0015 as a tolerance? That's the tolerance for these bearings?
You brand new, you'd want it to be like .001.
Okay.
So we're kind of right in the middle. We would basically, we're never actually going to get the .001 because it's a used engine. Mm-hmm. We just don't want to be smaller than .002, essentially.
And the reason for that is because the bearing surface is gone because these are used bearings. So we're not going to be as flat as we want to.
But this guy is actually just a little bit bigger than the .0015, which is...
That's good.
That's very good.
Cool.
Yeah, so we can assembly lube and slap this one back on there, and we'll be back with you as we go down the thing. So
yeah, with
that
the
was
thing.
5.
This is number 4 we're measuring.
Number 4. Thickness looks exactly the same as the last one.
Come on, wiggle it. Oh yeah, that's what I want to see.
They have an actual tool for this. Number 3. And we are pretty much the same as the last one. Maybe a slightly bigger by almost nothing.
.0.
But we're definitely bigger than the smallest one we want there. Good news.
All right.
So this is 2, and we are almost exactly the same. Oh yeah, we're good.
Money.
Pretty much exactly the same again. All right, so now we're gonna pop all these back off and slap a bunch of assembly lube in there and final torque them. The plastic gauge can stay according to Chris. He said you can leave it. So when you don't have the proper angle torque thing, just hold another wrench. Is that
That's
good?
90. So that's 90.
So that'll be 90, so we want to stop right in front of that. Go ahead. We're going for 80. That'll work. Now we whack the bolt with the rubber mallet real hard, and we're going to set up and measure our bearing movement, the thrust bearing movement. How to watch YouTube on my own video and assemble an engine. Yeah, look, see how he's doing it? Between 2 and 5. That's what we want.
That's it right there.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
We are just over 5. So that's a little worn. Can you pry it back the other way and see if we zero out? Okay, now do it the other direction. Yeah, we're at like 5.5, so we're a smidge over, but
It's a used motor, we know.
yeah, it is what it is. Justin is currently setting the rings on the last piston to go in. So fingers crossed, everybody say a little prayer. We need this car to last forever.
Or preferably that.
Or 2 events according to Justin. Forever is the way we want it to go. Look at that cylinder wall. Looks like 2 fucking dickheads took a shit in it. Pretty effing gross that someone would assemble an engine that looks like this. But you know what? I bet you it's gonna run. You know why I bet you it's gonna run? Because I already ran it and I know it runs. A little after midnight here, and we've got most of the short block done. I'm gonna grab my 241 heads off the original LS1. Those, take them, put them up on the table. I got these LS2 springs that were given to me for free. They're gonna go into the 241 heads. And I am down a few retainers, so I have to snag some off of this head here. I probably won't have to take any off of that head. And we're just going to move along here and get these things set up. Pretty late. Justin's left out for the night. I'm going to try to go as long as I can. I'm not feeling too tired, so I should be able to go pretty good. If I get those heads on, I'll be pretty happy. That way the motor's all sealed up and nothing can get down in the cylinders. So yeah, we'll just keep on chugging along. Just about to throw these heads on. Got them cleaned up. Got the beehives installed. Beehive springs. These knockoff Speedmaster fasteners, which are the head stud knockoffs for the ARP bolts. From what I've read on reviews, they do pretty well, and they are about a third or a quarter of the price. I think they were about around $100, maybe a little more for them, and we're going to see how they go. Pretty late here, after 3 in the morning, trying to completely get this thing done so that tomorrow we can potentially throw it right into the car. There's a chance that the red car might actually be drivable this weekend. We'll see. It needs a little bit more work, obviously, but if I put in a really long, hard weekend into it this weekend, it might actually be totally ready. The Miata needs to pull, I still need to pull the Miata engine out and see what's going on with it, but for now, this thing is almost done. Well, it's 6 a.m. and I need to call it a day for today. 5:51, and it has been almost a 12-hour build. So I guess it makes sense why they charge like $600 to build an engine, because it takes forever. But there it is in all of its glory. Getting there. Got a couple other things I got to hook up, and then it can go into the car. Have a good night. We are here, and we are adding oil pressure with this tank that MBR allowed me to.
The valves open.
MBR allowed me to borrow. So in theory, we should see oil pressure, which we currently are not.
Should I throw some more
Yeah,
air in
there's
it?
some more air in it. Maybe it's too full. There we go.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Oh, yeah, I can
Fucking
see it
send
coming
it.
up.
Nice. We're at 25. Keep going. Fucking send it. Keep going.
How much pressure does she got?
Well, we're at 30 right now.
Drink up, baby girl. Drink up.
It sounds crazy. Well, we got all the oil that was in that tank out, and now it's into the engine. You can hear it leaking out of all the spaces. And our pressure's dropping. We're only at 25 psi now. There we go. We got some oil coming out of that one. Hey, Jake.
Metal bottles
Guys.
and bottle cans.
Guys, we're back, all right? And it's been a very hectic 2 days. But as you can see, the engine is finally in the car. We just got done filling up coolant. We did a little test start and it worked great. Scott, if you could do the honors to start it again, please.
Also, I adjusted your dampers for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Justin, be ready on the throttle so it doesn't stall.
Oh.